I would like to thank Joe and David for giving me this chance to stand on this stage to share my testimony with you guys. So basically, why I'm here, because of my husband. So he had a stroke 3 years ago. So this was my last family holiday. That was in November 2015. Okay. So in 2016 January, 31st of January, that was my daughter 3 years old birthday. So he had a stroke. And frankly speaking, we was at a staycation in Crown Plaza Hotel in Changi. So 6 a.m. in the morning, he woke me up. He had a history of high blood pressure and he's on medication for quite a few years, okay? So he woke me up and he told me he had a terrible headache, very, very terrible headache. So he asked me to massage for him on the neck. And I do it. But suddenly he told me he feels numb on his left hand and left leg. I know that's a symptom of stroke. But I was very naive. I said, okay, I call the concierge. I'll get you a taxi. I said, you go to the Changi hospital yourself first. That was so naive of me because I never thought it was so serious. So I called the concierge to get a taxi. So when he came up, the concierge pushed a wheelchair. He was very clever. So the moment he saw my husband, he said, ma'am, I think you better go with him. I said, why? He looks terrible. So my daughter was sleeping on the bed. So no choice. I said, okay, fine. So I just grabbed my daughter and rushed to the hospital, Changi Hospital. And at that point of time, I never thought it would be so serious. So by the time he went to the A&E, and the doctor pushed him in, and the doctor called me and told me that he was in a coma. So I was actually quite shocked. So at the age of 39, you never know that this kind of thing, this situation will happen to us also. So the moment he was in the coma in the hospital for 3 weeks, he actually had 2 blood vessels burst. And the worst part, he had this condition called Moya Moya, which is a rare stroke disease. And it's actually less than 100 cases in Singapore for adults. So there's actually no cure for it. The only way is that he can only do another bypass on him to have additional blood supply. That's all. Okay? So this was him in the hospital. He actually stayed in the hospital for almost 8 months. Okay? And I have spent almost 300,000 on him, on his condition. And the moment he came back in August, that was 8th of August, the next day was National Day, I remember the date. So he's wheelchair bound, he couldn't walk, so the doctor said he's going to be wheelchair bound. His condition was very bad. So I tried TCM, I tried massage, and my mom's friend also gave me some supplements for him to try. I tried everything, and I couldn't see any progress until I even had to quit my job to look after him. Because why? The way I see, because he goes for therapy, and the way I see he do his therapy is like I'm shaking my head. Oh, shit. I cannot accept a 39 years old husband to be wheelchair bound. I cannot accept. So, I really want to thank my business partner, Kenneth. I really thank him. I want to thank him for introducing me this stem cell therapy. So this was, later I'll show you. So the moment he came to my house, in fact I don't know him at all. He was my husband's friend. So he came on December 1st to see my husband. So I thought he only visit my husband. Because actually I'm a person that's very skeptical about network marketing and I don't really like. So he asked me, to pull me one side and start to talk to me about product. I said, shit. I said, oh my God, MLM. But the moment he tell me stem cell therapy, I open my ears. Why? Because I'm a science student. I love science. I know about stem cell. So in my head is that I'm surprised that Singapore there's a stem cell therapy. So I just sit quietly and listen to his presentation, his OPP. And the moment he showed me one testimony, it's quite a famous testimony, it's Uncle Ronnie, the one with Parkinson. So he was wheelchair bound for 12 years, and after 6 months of the therapy, he's able to walk. At that moment, I saw what? I saw a hope. I saw a hope. In fact, I'm thankful that that night I never say no. If I'm healthy, I will definitely say no. So that night, I'm thankful that I never say no. So I said, okay, I try. So I say, ask him how to eat. He said, one day 8 capsules. I said, okay. So after 3 weeks, he's able to lift up his left leg. And I'm quite surprised this thing works for him. So I called Kenneth. I called Kenneth and said, Kenneth, I think this therapy suits him. I want to find out more. Because I didn't go to the office to listen to the presentations. So I went down and listened to David Yeo's presentation. So after the presentation, I said, hey, this thing looks good. So I bought another 6 sets. And I still told Kenneth, don't ask me to do this business. I'm not interested. I'm going to use it for consumer. After 1 month, his blood pressure dropped. You know, when he discharged from the hospital, one day, how many capsules of high blood medication he had to take? It was 7. In fact, it shocked me when I saw the medication. I'm worried. Another 5 years, what's going to happen? Liver spoil or kidney spoil? You know? So after 1 month in January, his blood pressure dropped to 116. I thought my machine spoiled initially. So after a few days, I noticed the blood pressure was normal. So I went to, because he went for his therapy every day, physiotherapy. So I asked the nurse, can you write down all the records? So she wrote to me. So every month he went for the hospital checkup. I will ask the doctor, can I reduce the medication? Because the blood pressure is normal already. Oh, they say, yes, you can take up. So eventually, now he's no longer on doctor's drug. No more. And until today, he just went for his checkup on 28th February. Until today, the doctor will say, no need medication, just continue your stem cell therapy. So 5 months later, he's able to walk. Actually, that was when my confidence came. Okay? Because the doctors start to ask me, and the physiotherapy start to ask me, what do you do to him? I say, why? He said his progress is very fast. Very fast. I said, is it true? He said, yes. So I told the doctor, actually I'm doing him a stem cell therapy. I even showed him the brochure. So thankfully he never said no. He said, you continue. So this was him. Now, he's no longer wheelchair bound. He's walking on the hot sticks. Yeah. I want to thank Kenneth for doing this video.